Hi. Hello.
Hello. There you go.
There we go. Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Nerd Cave.
Yep, we're downstairs.
We are downstairs in the Nerd Cave. Yay!
There you go.
Actually, here. Cheers.
Cheers.
We're in the Nerd Cave. We have done a lot of work, and we have it all hooked up.
Yeah. Yep.
So we are down here. Look at our new banner. What do you think of the new banner?
We've been busy today.
Yes.
We just did our wrap up for our Whatnot shows, and we
had a marathon
of ton of boxes and envelopes.
Yes, we had a marathon Whatnot show on Saturday and Sunday. There's our whole banner. Look at that! Yay!
I am looking rather thinner. My face isn't as fat.
So we had a wonderful show Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, we did.
Me and Todd hosted the whole event. We had 23 sellers on.
Yeah, we did.
So it's called the DNA, 23andMe. 23. It was us and 23 other sellers.
Technically, wouldn't it be 22 since we took up 2 spots?
I guess. Yeah, maybe 20. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
But yes, so we had that, and we had amazing sales Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
So that was really good. It was called the Cabin Fever event.
Renee's idea. Good idea.
Yeah,
good name.
It was a good name, right? Cabin Fever.
Especially for this time of year.
Right. And then that's what we did today. So we both worked our full-time jobs, quick ran down. We haven't even eaten dinner yet.
No.
So
late night dinner tonight.
It's going to be a late night dinner. So we came down here, packed everything, last minute pack up. Plus, we had to clean up the area because this was all full of our stuff from the sale.
All kinds of stuff. Who's with us tonight? We got 2 people on.
2 people on.
Who's watching?
Right now? Yes.
Say hi. Who's here?
So, my Eagles, you see that? They're going to the Super Bowl. Yay! So I was yelling, and then I cried, and it was great. And so I'm so super excited for Arizona. Yay! One of these years, maybe I'll be able to afford to go to a Super Bowl. I don't know, $6,000 minimum for the
nosebleed seats.
Worst seats.
6,000. Yeah. You want good seats? Get about $20,000.
Yeah,
each.
I don't know.
Each.
That's a lot of money for a
Eagles won't be in it then.
For a game.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
You can buy season tickets for a couple of years for that much.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just stay at home in my pajamas.
Snacks are cheaper and company's better, and you don't have to drive
food's
anywhere.
Better, and I have a bathroom, and I don't have to wait in line.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's good. Okay, and let's see what else. Yesterday was my birthday.
Yesterday was her birthday.
Yay!
Yes, my beautiful bride turned 39.
I wish.
Again.
I didn't like 39. I didn't like 39 or 40.
Yeah.
I didn't like your 39 and 40.
Yeah.
But after that, I met you, and then that was great.
Yeah.
Yay! So it is 48. I am in the big 4'8".
Yes.
And I wore this like crazy sexy dress yesterday.
So hot.
I did. I shocked myself. If you're on our Instagram, you'll see a picture of me in it on an Instagram.
Yep.
But I did. I kept like dancing around in the living room. I thought, whoa, this dress is pretty good.
You check out our pages at YouTube, or not YouTube.
Actually, here,
YouTube.
look at. Put your finger up.
Right
YouTube,
here.
Instagram.
Check out Instagram, our Facebook page,
and Whatnot.
You'll see pictures of her because she posts them on there.
But look at that! How about this banner? Isn't this banner amazing?
Yeah.
So this is our new backdrop for when we do our shows. But yeah, isn't that backdrop great?
That's cool.
Andy made this from A Rose from the Ashes and Phoenix Disc. He has 2 different companies. A Rose from the Ashes is his woodworking business, and Phoenix Disc is his disc golf. And he makes all of our stickers, and he made our banner, which I think is a
fantastic job.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah,
it looks
absolutely.
so good. It looks so good. So yeah, we're down here in the nerd cave. And you won't have any cat sightings.
Nope,
Not
nope.
right. Not
There-
for a while.
We're not letting them down here yet. Not till the
It's
cave is
too
completely.
many boxes.
Not till the cave is completely done.
Yeah, it's too many boxes right now.
Yeah.
And
You don't want to see what's behind me or over this
yes,
way.
there's a
or
reason this
that
banner.
way. Yeah, we have a section cleaned out here.
We have a section. Actually, it's probably like half the room, which is really nice.
quarter.
You think it's a quarter?
It's
of
a
the room?
quarter of the room.
All right. I
Yeah.
was being generous and saying half.
Yeah, it's a quarter of the room.
But yeah, I'm so super excited for.
I can hear them running around upstairs though.
Yeah, I can hear them
Yeah,
running.
we're downstairs in the nerd
They
cave.
hear us, and that's why.
This is what we this whole the whole basement is called the nerd cave. This is the orange room.
Yes.
This is called the orange room.
Yes.
When eventually you're going to see
it has funky
it's
orange.
got the 60s 70s indoor orange carpet.
Actually, I probably can do this. Watch this. Let's see. Can you see it? Look at there. There it is. Can you see the orange carpet? There is the orange carpet.
Yeah. Called the orange room for a reason, folks.
It's orange and brown and yellow. Funky.
We got 5 people watching us. Who's watching us? Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
We haven't said though, so you can't comment until you've been our subscriber for 5 minutes though.
Well, we did that because we had some not so nice people put some not so nice comments.
You come up there.
We're gonna say just not so nice people. And made some not so nice comments. So we made a thing. Hi, Jeff!
Hey, Jeff! Jeff from Indiana! Is it Seymour, Indiana?
Jeff from Indiana!
Hey, Jeff, how you been, buddy?
So, so we didn't. That's why I put a block on it. You have to be our follower for like, I think
5 minutes.
5 or 10 minutes.
5 minutes to be our
like
follower,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But nice to see you, Jeff. How you been?
How is Indiana? Are you guys okay? Do you have are you having an ice storm right now? I know my friend in Tennessee is having an ice storm, and my friend in Texas had an ice storm.
We've been having snow off and on all day here, but nothing has stuck.
Well, didn't you see the snow this morning? There was actually like a coating of snow.
I know.
Then all of a sudden the sun came out, and then like
I was out in it, but
it's gone.
I work about 35 miles from here, a little further south and east, and it was still there all day, on and off.
Yeah.
I mean, big flakes come down, but nothing sticks.
Nothing.
It was just the warm, right temperature for not sticking.
Yeah. Yep. So I had a wonderful happy birthday again, chilling and watching half off 9 Lives tomorrow. I know. They had ice last night.
Okay.
In Indiana. Yeah. 50% off if you are local.
Yeah.
Go to 9 Lives thrift store,
Yep.
and it's 50% off. And Dory will be there.
Jeff, we're glad that you're doing well.
I'm actually going to try to jump down there and see you guys.
Why don't you drive there? Be easier.
Drive. Well,
Jump.
I'm having lunch with my mom and dad for my birthday.
Lunch? I thought we were going to dinner.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
You'll figure it out.
We'll see. Because, well, I have another plan too. But I'm planning on coming down.
Jen's here.
Hello, my sister lives in Texas with the ice storm, and they tried to go to work, and Amazon's sliding on the road, so they had to call off. Oh wow! Yeah, you got them in Texas. They don't know how to actually drive in ice.
No, even though they get snow and ice pretty much every year, they can't figure it out.
Yes, Jennifer, I need you to send me a link or something to what these Loungefly bags are of Ronald McDonald, because I heard you gave me a birthday shout out, and you said that Ronald McDonald, I heard it's actually a Ronald McDonald uniform, like it's like his costume.
Mm-hmm.
And I also heard one is Hamburglar.
Oh yes, I can.
I might be buying them all.
I think you have more than 5. What you said earlier.
I have 5.
I think you have more than 5.
No, I don't.
Just seems like you do.
Oh yeah, I do have 6. I have 6.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do that. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jen. Anyway, so yesterday was my birthday. Here's something fun about my birthday. Oh my god, I want a few too. I'm addicted to Loungefly.
Yeah.
Yes,
you are
addicted.
You are, Jen.
You do. I need to have like a little intervention for you. Yes, you do. But that's okay. You're a grown woman. You have a job. You pay your bills. You can buy whatever the heck you want.
Exactly. We'll have Alex buy it for you.
Yeah, or have Alex buy for you. So, listen, here's something fun that happened to me. Now, I know I'm in the dark ages. I am totally in the dark ages. I have never used Uber. Never.
No,
I have never used DoorDash.
No.
Or Uber Eats or grocery delivery or
I
any
used to
of
work
that.
for grocery delivery though. Remember that?
Yeah,
I
you
worked
did
for
that
Shipt
for like a shipped for like a little
for
bit.
about 6, about 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have never used that. So yesterday, here's a funny story. Yesterday, it's my birthday, and I was at work. I'm working, blah, 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 and the doorbell rings, and then it doesn't just ring. It's like ding, 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 and I'm like, what the hell? So I go down the hallway and I open up the door. There's a man standing there, and I'm like, okay. And he has this big brown bag, and he's like, here you go. And I said, I'm sorry. I said, you must have the wrong house. I didn't order anything. I said, you must have the wrong house. So he pulls his phone up and he's like, no. And he's like showing me my address. And I'm looking at it going, well, that's my address, sir. I said, but I didn't order nothing. And all of a sudden he said our daughter's name, right? And he kept saying our daughter's name over and over and over again. He didn't speak very well English, So he just kept saying our daughter's name over and over and over again. And I'm like, well, that's my daughter. And he like threw the bag at me and he's like, okay. And then he like took off. He like went down our driveway, got in his car and took off. And I was like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh my God, she must have accidentally bought something and accidentally put our address in, or I was like totally, I was an idiot. Baffled. I was like, I was like dumbfounded by this because nothing like this has ever happened to me. And then I start walking down the hallway and my phone is ringing and it's my daughter's ringtone. I have a ringtone special for Todd. I have a special ringtone for all my kids. So it was her ringtone. And I was like, oh, I'm like, she must have just like got a notification that it was delivered. So I go to answer and be like, hey, you got something here, whatever. And all of a sudden it was the grandbaby singing happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
So, and guess what was in the in the bag? They sent me an ice cream.
Ice cream sandwiches.
They sent me ice cream sandwiches from a local ice cream shop.
Yeah, that's like the mile down the road.
I thought that was so cool.
That was cool.
They sent me ice cream.
It was awesome.
And DoorDash.
Yeah. She uses DoorDash a lot, though.
She does, but I've never used it.
She's very tech savvy.
Remember the time that she had surgery and we picked her up from the hospital and all of a sudden she was like on her phone ordering a whole bunch of things.
It's like, yeah, go here.
Go here, pick
go
up
to Starbucks,
this,
go inside, get this drink for me. Go over here, get a sandwich or something like that.
Yeah, it was fun. So that was really fun. I have my earrings in. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them? Maybe you can see them. Todd got me beautiful ruby earrings for my birthday. Look at them. They're beautiful. Beautiful ruby earrings for my birthday. He got me a dozen roses.
Yep.
And he took me out for a really nice dinner.
Yep.
And he bought me a plate, a Ronald McDonald plate. It says 50 years of Ronald McDonald.
Yep.
Which was really cool. I've never seen it before.
Yep.
So that was really great. And yeah. Bailey came here and she made our other daughter. She came here. She made me dinner.
Yep.
Spent the day with me on Sunday, which was nice.
Nice at seeing her here.
She also brought her laundry from college, but hey, whatever.
She's 2.5 miles away. We don't mind.
As long as I get to see her, I don't care.
If she gets her here to do laundry, great.
Yeah, I know. I don't mind. I miss her. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that she comes. Even if she does bring her laundry, I'm glad she comes.
Who cares?
And then the other thing you want to talk about, Babs?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we as you know, we have cats. We actually have 4 cats. We have Babs, Tippy, Penelope, and Phantom. You see them go behind us a lot. Usually it's Tippy walking back and forth behind us. Mm-hmm. And occasionally you have a Phantom sighting going, zipping across. Well, Babs is our senior cat. She's 13, 14, somewhere in there. 15-pound English short hair fat cat.
British. She's British.
British. She's proper.
She's proper.
She's grumpy old Betty. And
she's our queen.
She's a queen. Yeah, she's our queen. And she's grumpy most of the time. But we noticed she was like drooling heavily, last week.
Well, Saturday, her neck, remember her collar got all of a sudden,
Real tight.
her collar looked really tight on her neck.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? So we took her collar off. And then all of a sudden, her whole face blew up. Like she didn't even have a nose. It like just blew up.
One of the reasons we didn't have a show last week is we're concerned about her.
Yeah, that was why we didn't have a show, because we were very afraid that she was possibly going to pass away.
So we took her to the vet, and they looked at her and said, "Oh, she has a misplaced tooth." Now the teeth on the top go like this. Her tooth looks like this.
Yeah, actually, if I can show it, I'll show a picture of
it.
And
so we took her to the vet. They gave her some meds, gave her antibiotics, gave her some pain meds.
Because it was not urgent, she couldn't have her surgery immediately because it wasn't urgent.
Yeah.
I thought it was urgent. She thought it was urgent.
They didn't think it was urgent.
They didn't think it was urgent.
So
let me see here. I'm gonna just see if I can show this to you. See if you can see. See her tooth? Look at her fang.
Way out of place.
Broken.
That's broken.
That's her little face. It's broken.
So to the vet, they said, okay, we'll schedule surgery. We'll have that pulled out. So she had surgery yesterday.
On my birthday.
On her birthday. They went in, they pulled that tooth out.
And I was nervous. I don't mean to cut you off, but I was nervous because Bear died a year ago on my birthday.
A week before.
And I was really afraid that she was going to die on our birthday.
Hi, Sweden.
Hi, Sweden. Yeah, so I was really afraid. So
she had her surgery yesterday. They pulled that tooth out. The other tooth you see in the picture there,
it was broken.
Was cracked. It was cracked.
Yeah.
So and way miscolored. So they took that out, and they had a molar in the back they had to pull out, which was rotting away. Other than that, her teeth looked really good. So they cleaned her up, and they took really good care of her. And she came home, and it's like,
I'll show you the picture. There she came home. There she is.
Yep.
There's Babsy
with her little paw wrapped up for when she had her meds in. So she's back home. She's doing a lot better. She's up and around. She purrs now. She doesn't just growl and hiss.
No, she's been purring a lot. In her, look at this. Look at her laying there. Look at her. Look at her. There's little Babsy. Look at her.
Yeah, she doesn't look big. Trust me, she's 15 pounds.
Well, actually, she's 13 now.
Oh, she lost 2 pounds.
She lost 2 pounds because of not eating really well.
She's still called Fatty Puss Puss. Yeah, that's her nickname. Her name's Babs. She's called Fatty Puss Puss. Yep.
Okay. Actually, I'm not trying to. I just got a really bad text.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, so we probably have to cut this off.
Yeah, we should cut this off.
I just got a bad text.
We have to go take care of this. More pet problems.
I'm sorry?
I saw what it's from.
Yeah, everybody's okay. We're okay.
Yeah.
The whole family is okay. Everybody's fine. My parents are fine. Everything's fine. But I just got a text from someone. I need actually. Why don't you? Do you want to talk and I'll just go? Or
you just take care of it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'll stick around for a while.
Let Todd talk. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
You got go talk on the phone.
Bye. Bye, guys.
She may come back. She may not. We'll see. We'll see. But you get me for a while. You go upstairs?
I'm going upstairs.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just move over here. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Get me for a while. Great. So, anyhow, the cat is doing much better now. She's upstairs. She's eating well. We have to give her soft food. We have to give her pate, and she likes that. She's kind of a sloppy eater right now, and she'll get better. You just have to give her meds every night, every morning, and that takes care of that. So, this past weekend, Renee ran that Cabin Fever show. Did an awesome job with it. We had 2 shows. We had to show each morning from 10 to 11, I believe we were on. And we were on like half an hour beforehand talking to the people and getting stuff and doing giveaways. And She did a fantastic job at coordinating the whole thing, getting the people in to run their hour-long sales, and she was monitoring them. She was doing all this. She bought a lot because you try to buy from everybody, just to help out the sales for everybody that was involved. So she bought a lot of stuff this weekend. So I'm anxious to see what she bought. I don't know. There's some cool stuff though. I missed that. I'm sorry. I'm so busy. It's okay, Sweden. We're all busy all the time. If we can get, if you come and tune in here for 5, 10, 15 minutes, great. We love having everybody here. Let's talk about this coming weekend. This coming weekend, that we have multiple stores. We have one in Bally. We have one down near Quakertown. This coming weekend, right outside of our Bally store, down outside Fences Indoor Flea Market, there's a community center. It's looks like a church. What it is they have meetings and stuff like that in there. Upstairs, believe it or not, there's a basketball court inside this building, and you wouldn't look at it from the outside going, that there can't be a basketball court in there. That building's not big enough. It is. It is way big enough, and it's just not high enough, so you can't make the big, long, arching shots from half court. But they play basketball in there, and it's cool as all get out. But this weekend, on Saturday morning, I believe starting at 10 to around 2, we are co-hosting a card show and sports show, along with King Frank's Treasures. And it's going to be like a flea market, indoor flea market with cards, sports memorabilia, all kinds of cool stuff like that. We're going to be there selling. Well, I'll be upstairs. I'll be selling the cards and sports memorabilia and toys and stuff like that. Renee's going to be downstairs. I think she's selling snacks, so that's kind of cool. I watched Cabin Fever with Whatnot shows another on Sunday. It's very interesting to watch all the varied styles of the show presentations. Exactly. You don't know who or what they're going to show. Some people, fantastic. Some people, okay. You know what? Everybody tries, and we are so thankful that everybody put on a good show. Some people had great sales. Some people had okay sales. But again, what they sell may not be everybody's forte. So that's just how it is. I watched a little bit of them. Renee was monitoring them a lot, but we were out running around a lot too. So, but she kept track. She was on there. She's watching the shows. It was smooth. It went well. One slight hiccup. Somebody got sick, so we had to have people fill in, but they filled in without any question, and they did wonderful. So we're thankful for that. So, is this weekend Saturday and Sunday? I think I know where Bally is. It's only on Saturday, Sweden. It's Saturday morning to early afternoon. It's at the community center right outside of Fancy's Indoor Flea Market, right across the street from the Quickly car sales lot, about a mile north from Jake's. So, yeah, you'll see a bunch of cars parked outside the community center. It looks like a little church right on the edge of town. There's a graveyard right behind it. It's cool. It's a neat place. We didn't think it would be anywhere big enough for anything like this, and were we surprised when we walked in the place like, holy crow, look at this. Can you believe this? So that's what we're doing. We're going to be there. You want to come out and say hi? We'd love to see you. So I'm going to open this up to questions. Anybody have any questions for me? Anybody want to know what's over here behind me? Yeah, this is one of the couple of the pop displays we have here. We got a lot of pops. So Funkos. Oh yeah, we have a lot. I think we have close to 200 of them between her collection, my collection, and what we have together. She keeps saying that she doesn't collect Funkos. Don't believe her. Do not believe her. You know why? You see all those over there? All this rack over here? Yeah, all of those. They're all hers. Yeah, they are all hers. Yeah, of course, they're all mine. but I got a lot more. There's more back behind over here. I've got a bunch over that way that you will see eventually. You'll see eventually when we get that other room opened up over there. We're opening this one up slowly. We have 6 feet by 10 feet opened up this way, and about a quarter of the room. We emptied our storage unit out and brought it all here. So this room is quite occupied. Did Renee tell you I'm trying to get a booth? She did not tell me that. That would be awesome. That would be absolutely awesome. And then we get to see you more often. It's really cool. So, what do you think you'll be selling down there? Yeah, it is a long wait list. Yes, it is. Tell you what, though, worth it. It's worth getting in there. Sorry, glass is cool. Glass is very cool. And Renee is an expert on that kind of thing. She loves the glass. She knows her stuff. That's for damn sure. She knows her pottery. She knows her glassware. She's learning comics and Funkos and stuff that I like. So I'm a little more slower in the uptake. I don't quite get the pottery, but I am learning the glass. So as long as I'm not breaking it, we're doing good. But she said I have that sense for finding fairy lamps, and I had that. I do that kind of have that scent. Do you guys do comics? Yes, we do comics. We sell comics, and I collect them. My collection is somewhere around 8,000, and I have about half I have cataloged. I have stopped cataloging about 7-8 years ago, and I need to get back into that. So 7,000 to 8,000 is a rough estimate. I need to go through. I probably have doubles and triples of certain things. Some things I want to keep. Some things just one's enough. So I'll be going through that once this room gets situated. I'm sitting here looking into the nerd cave itself, the proper nerd cave, not the orange room. And I'm looking back into the room behind it where the furnace and stuff is. And beyond that is the Rat Stash Media Center and warehouse. That's where this show is going to be coming from sometimes. Our Whatnot show is going to be done out of that room over there. But I have a lot of work to do back inside there. But looking back through there, I see a big table. The table I'm looking at is my grandmother's table. I remember as a kid sitting around this table eating dinner at her house. Now, Grandma's been gone for, I want to say 15 years probably. And my dad remembers sitting around this table eating at it. And Dad's 77. So it's an old table. It's got a few scratches on it, but we're gonna take good care of it. And we're gonna put it up in here because we're gonna play games on it. We're gonna have this show from it. We're gonna have whatever we need to do with it. In fact, the chair that I'm sitting on is from that table. It's from that collection there. So that's going to be coming in here pretty soon, probably next week or so. We're going to get this section over here cleaned out. We're going to keep going back this way, clean stuff out, getting stuff down to stores, putting stuff on Whatnot. It's going to be a work in progress. Renee's been getting on me about it, and rightfully so. I had not been doing as much as I could down here. It's football season. Once football season's over, my weekends totally dedicated to doing stuff here, going out. The goal is to get everything we need to have done before spring hits, so we can go out and make more videos, find more merchandise, whatever we need to do. We're always out running on Saturdays and Sunday mornings. So get this stuff cleaned up. We can do more. We have a place to put stuff. It's going to be very cool if what's in here comes out and goes here on the walls and over there and that room over there. It's going to be, you guys are looking and go, wow, I didn't realize you had that much stuff. You know what? I don't realize I have that much stuff because I keep getting it and I put it in a box here, put it in a box over here, put it in a box here. So I said to our youngest daughter, Bailey, I said, when I get all the shelving put together, she going to come over and help, and she says, oh yeah, because she loves doing stuff like that. She loves organizing and doing stuff like that, and she's very good at it. We were talking the other day, and I said, "Hey, if realize Bailey," I said, "if I put all my DVDs out and said put them in order, she would do it, and she knows exactly how I would do it because she's a lot like me." I got a lot to clean up. Huge sourcing buildup pile. Yes, I do too many auctions. Aren't auctions fun though? Come on now. You gotta love going to auctions. And you gotta buy something. And the deals are always really good. Some of these auctions you go to, it's like, hey, a box lot of 5,000 widgets. But only $2. I could sell those. Oh yeah. Both live and online. Yeah. Yeah. We don't do so much the online auctions other than, of course, Whatnot. But the live auctions, I mean, you're in our area too. So, of course, box lots. You don't know what you're going to find. We found a lot of good stuff in box lots, and we've gotten a lot of stuff we don't know what the hell to do with because it's just, what do you do with it? So we do it. We do it. We're going to go through, and we're going to go. We're going to clean this place out. It's going to be a lot of work. It's work in progress right now, but I think you guys are going to be pretty amazed by what you're going to see here. We're also talking about having a big yard sale come springtime too. It's going to be like open the garage up, take stuff out, and say, "Here you go, buy it." Somebody can buy it. Needs to happen. Needs to happen. So that will be helpful to us too. So, any questions? Who else still here with us? Is Jeff still here? Is Dory still here? Is Jen still here? Sweet, I know you're here. Check-in time. Renee's upstairs on the phone, so I can hear her. She's up helping out. So, Dory, how you doing, Dory? Questions? No, I'm gonna be here. I'll still be here. I'm gonna keep chit-chatting away. We have some stuff over here that Renee bought online from Whatnot. I'm not gonna open them. That's for her to open because I don't think they were mine. I got one box upstairs I've been waiting to open. It's a bigger box. It wasn't in this week's schedule to open up. So, and if I did open it up because I know what's inside, it had to go over in that room there, and that room's not ready to go. Doing good. Great idea to have a yard sale. Oh, we need to have a massive yard sale. We need to have a massive yard sale. Yeah, just get stuff out of here. Get stuff out. Move it along. Of course, when you do stuff like that, it gives you opportunity to get more stuff. So why not? Come and going, keep going. In and out, in and out. And of course, sometimes it comes in and just stays here. Gets added to the collection. So yeah, we've got some cool stuff. One of the things we found that we have down here, I knew where it was, and it was the basic the backdrop for our wedding. That's downstairs here in the basement, in the nerd cave in the media room right now. When Renee and I got married, we were going to have it outside at a gazebo. You know, the famous George Carlin comedy skit on stuff. Yes. Your stuff is, and your everybody else's stuff is, and your stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to, keep it PG. But yeah. But the backdrop we had for our wedding that we ended up using is over there. And the story behind it is when we got married, it was going to be outside in a gazebo. Well, it rained like hell the night before, and it was raining that morning. So we couldn't have the wedding outside. We had to have it inside. And my father, who is an incredibly talented carpenter, has built multiple houses, ran his own business for years before he retired from that, and still does stuff on the side. He does incredible woodworking on the side. He built a replica Civil War cannon, life-sized, looks real. I mean, the barrel looks real. Everything about it looks real, and the only thing that's metal on it is the axle and the outside of the wheels where the metal goes around the outside wheel. Everything else on this thing is wood, and he has painted it and made it to look like metal, like it should be. So, man's phenomenal carpenter, and he built this cannon. Oh, it is amazing. Um, he basically donated or has it sitting up at the Johnsonsville um, American Legion. That's where he's a member of up there, and it sits in the window there. And they bring it out for parades and stuff like that. He put it on a wagon, top of a trailer, and shake it around. So it looks phenomenal. Right now, he's currently building a buckboard, which is like an old timey wagon. He built the rear wheels. Now we're talking not just the wheels. Okay, they're 4-foot wheels. He built them in multiple pieces and did all the math to figure it out so they're perfectly round. He built the rear wheels last year. Took him all winter. I believe this winter is the front wheels, the 3-foot front wheels, and then he has to build the body itself and all the stuff. And I'll probably take him another 2 years for that. But the man's phenomenal. I don't know how he's getting out of the basement. That's on him. I'm sure I'll be there to help it out. But he builds this up in the basement. I told him, don't build a boat. We'll never get out of the basement. I don't know. You guys have seen NCIS or which one was it? Where guy built the boat in his basement. Gibbs built the boat in his basement. Yeah, I told that don't build a boat in the basement. So anyhow, Renee asked him to build something for our wedding, and what was supposed to be was a kissing booth. Now you've seen the kissing booths at the fairs and stuff like that. So it was supposed to be just used for photo ops and kissing booth and photo ops for the wedding. Set off the side. Oh, we need a DJ booth. Well, with the rain coming down and kind of ruining the outdoor wedding idea, we brought this over and used it as our backdrop because it says "Fell in love at the fair." Kissing booth. Okay. He built out of wood. It's about 7 feet tall and built attachable sides to it and a little counter on it. And we used that for our backdrop for our wedding. It was beautiful. It's phenomenal. Those of you who have seen our wedding pictures, or you probably you can find them on Facebook too, by the way. You'll see in the background. That's in here. Well, Renee wants to put it right over here, which is about, I don't know, 8 feet away from where I'm sitting. And it's going to be part of the decor down here. And it's going to be phenomenal. So the problem is, this ceiling in here is, yeah, a little about 7 foot tall. So we had to bring this thing down about 6, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 inches maybe. And so it fits over here. So Dad has to come over and bring that down. We're going to mount it to the wall over here. It's going to be cool. I said we also need to put some of our wedding stuff around it. So, little tribute to us, to ourselves and our wedding. And then we're going to continue along this wall here with a lot of her collections. It's going to be awesome. So Dad, wonderful carpenter. He built the house he lives in. He started off in the 70s, and he built it by himself, and he added to it over the years, and I've helped build onto it over the years, and it's just wonderful, talented carpenter. So that's what we have to do. We have to clean out the back room and bring the kissing booth and put it over here. So that's gonna be good. So what else? Questions? Anybody have any questions for me? Renee's still upstairs. I can hear her talking. So she's upstairs taking care of what's going on. Talked about the cat. Cat's doing okay. The funny thing was, okay, I'll go back to that story. When Renee took Babs to the vet, she put her in the carrier, and the other cats all came out one by one to look at her and make sure she was okay before she left. It was like we're saying goodbye, is worried about her, and I guess when she came back, they all came out and checked her out and went about their business. So it was kind of cool. I know Tippy came right out and checked her out when she came back, but they've been together for 10 years now. So they are, they're not technically sisters. There's no relation whatsoever to them. Sweden, we have four cats. We have we have Babs, who is also known as Kitty Kitty Puss Puss. We have Tippy. We have Penelope, who you guys see a lot of, and we have Phantom, otherwise known as Pig Pig, sometimes because she's as graceful as a pig when she jumps. You have 12, and also barn cats out with my horses. Wow, that's a lot of cats. How do you figure out names for all these cats, and how do you keep them straight? I have a coworker; she has 10, but she has names for all of them, and I've seen pictures of all of them, and they all have very distinct personalities. So she talks about them a lot. So it's cool to hear the stories. So I know Dory, you got dogs. Anyone else have pets? Yeah, but my husband built an outdoor huge catio for them. A catio, I like that. So when they have problems, they can take their catitudes outside. They can go in and out when they want. They have sky towers and ramps. That's awesome. So you built almost like a cat jungle gym kind of, a nice little room for them. That's awesome. That is really awesome. So take good care of those cats. Yeah, wonderful. Renee is a dog person. I imagine they would love it. Of course they would. Hell, I'd love to be at something like that. I can go in and out and jump around things and climb up. Of course, Gravity and I are not friends, so it wouldn't last very long. I'd fall off and be lying unconscious out there. The cats be laughing at me. But Renee's a dog person, and I know she misses her buddy bear. She's becoming more of a cat person now. I myself have always been a cat person. I've had numerous cats over the years. And now it's like when I came into this marriage with Renee, I brought in two cats, and she had Bear, and now that Bear has passed, we have Penelope and Phantom. So they take up, they fill the need for loving in there for her. So that takes care of her, yeah. And they're all very. Penelope's very loving. You swear she's a dog the way she behaves herself. All of them are rescues. We have dogs too. My Mastiff passed a few months back. I'm sorry to hear that. Now I have two dogs. Mastiff is a huge dog. Huge dog. All rescues. Wow. Did your Mastiff, was he able to carry the cats around, like all pile on and run around the yard and stuff like that? To be a cat carrier? Did they get along? Did the dogs get along with the cats? That's always been a question. When Bear was here, he did not get along all that well with the cats. Towards when he was getting older and slower, yeah, they would come around him, but they wouldn't get too close. They kind of knew, but I mean, they didn't antagonize him. They just walk in the same room. Everybody who gets along. It's wonderful. That's wonderful, especially when all your pets get along. Younger cats tend to torment the older cats here. Yeah. I see Tippy running around with them, with the younger ones. But Penelope pushes things. I have an English Mastiff, 205 pounds of Marshmallow Mellow. He was my heart, my favorite dog. Marshmallow Mellow. Okay, 205 pounds. That's a big dog. That's a really big dog. Yeah. But, yeah. Wow. Holy crow. Dory, they are the sweetest dogs. I don't think I've ever been around an English Mastiff. I've been around. I've seen Great Danes. I've been around other big dogs, but nothing quite that large. Holy crow! I mean, at that point, you might as well just throw a saddle on and ride him around the yard. You can do that. Those of you who enjoy thrifting, 3 months till Jake's opens up. First day of spring. January, February, March, April. Usually the first weekend of April, Jake's opens up. So we're going to be there for that. And Renee is going to be in some kind of crazy costume. So we don't know what yet. But the way she's going, the way she's losing weight, and she looks fantastic. Who the hell knows what she's going to wear? She could be something super sexy walking around out there. I don't know. but we're going to be out there. And we're going to see other YouTuber friends out there too. I'm going to Liberty's tomorrow. Awesome. Yes. I don't know if Renee's heading down that. I imagine she's going to head down that way. She loves Liberty Thrift. I have to come to Jake's to see her. Yeah. I mean, just tune in. Weather being nice on the opening day. We're going to be there, and we'll be there with the groups of friends like that. And it's just a great time to see everybody that day. It's a fun day. People are going crazy because they haven't been out to thrift and flea market for months and months and months. There's always going to be deals to be had and cool stuff to find. And the rat's going to be there because we have to. Now, last year, we didn't get up to Sellersburg, which is the Blue Mountain Flea Market, up 33 in Sellersburg, PA. I grew up that way. I'm from actually up along the mountain there. I'm from the Slate Belt area, and that's where I used to go all the time. And I miss going up there. I used to know people up there as well, and we have some of our YouTube friends up there too. We haven't seen in a couple of years, but so we need to make sure we have to go up there this year, at least a couple times. And people like Taco Stacks, a friend of ours up there, Taco Stacks, and Paper and Moose. Her name is Renee. We see them up there, and Blue Bus Dave's up there, and several other people. And there's just good stuff to be found up there. It's a good size flea market. It's actually on the grounds of an old drive-in theater. How many of those do you see anymore? We actually have a couple around the area here. Mahoning Valley's got one. There's one up in Schnecksville, up that way. And there used to be one over there. I remember it being up there, and I remember one being over in Easton in Palmer Township. Used to be one over there too. Starlight Drive-In. Those two, Starlight and up there on 33, and those are gone. Those are long gone. But still up Mahoning Valley and up here in Schnecksville. Oh, and Becky's up there too. So we have 3 in the area that I know of right now. So if you haven't been to a drive-in theater, go. It's an opportunity for something cool. But something up there is pretty good size, and you have your people always in the same spots because you see you just walk around going, okay, this guy's here, this guy's here, this guy's over here. He's got the truck full of furniture, and this guy over here's got this kind of stuff. But it's the new people that I like to go see at these places just because you don't know what they're going to have. You know who to expect for certain things, and you know what to expect from others. Now, like our buddy Taco Stacks, he's a picker. He goes out, drives around in his van, and has great videos, and a lot of people watch him. Love Sorrento Winery. It's Sellersburg, yeah, exactly. Sorrento Winery, blood orange wine. Wow, I bet you Renee would like that too. But Taco goes out and he trash picks, and he finds so much cool stuff. Excuse me 1 second. Getting all congested here. And he goes out and he finds all kinds of cool stuff. And anything worthwhile, he takes and he sells it up in Sellersburg. And he sells it very reasonable. And he gets a lot of content out of it. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. He's a good dude. We've known him for a few years now. We have been some of our early videos. He's in there, and we've been a couple of his. So it's check him out if you're up that way. Check him out. He's there on Saturday mornings, and he parks right next to Renee, whose channel is Paper and Moose, and she does a lot of ephemera and stuff like that, and a lot of cool stuff she finds too. So go up there. Now our goal this year is to hit some other places, though. I know there's a place down in Jersey, in Columbia, Jersey. There's a big flea market down there we want to go to. There's talks of doing some travel out and around to various places as well, maybe outside the state where we're going to. We're not sure yet. Again, very early in the year, we haven't really made too much of a game plan. Yes, Columbia is huge. Heard about that. I mean, our buddy Dave from Cinema Sickness and Chris from Muppet Stuff have been there. And yeah, I want to see that. I need to go down there and see that. And I don't think it's actually all that far from where I work either. I think it's down New Hope Way. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it across the river in Jersey from New Hope? Is it a little further south, maybe below Frenchtown Way or something like that? I'm not quite certain. But we need to go. We need to go and check this place out and wander around and get some good content out of it. Who knows what we're going to find? That's why you love flea markets. That's why you love yard sailing. That's why you love estate sales in south from New Hope. Okay, yeah. Go to Biscuit Doylestown and go east. Okay. Um, you never know what you're going to find in these flea markets. You never know what you're going to find in estate sales. You never know what you're going to find in auctions. And a relative of ours, he looked at me one time and he goes, FOMO. What do you mean FOMO? I look at he goes, fear of missing out. You don't want to miss these places because FOMO. He goes, yeah, Mike, you're right. It is FOMO. You don't want to miss out on anything. You want to constantly go. If you go the summer, there's a lot of farm stands along the way with the best produce. Oh, love good produce. Now, we have a good buddy, Nate from Backacre Farms, I believe is what it is, and his produce is phenomenal. He grows really good stuff, and Renee likes, I believe, his chicken videos. So I believe he does chicken videos. But Nate from Backacre Farms, and yeah, good produce. So, but you know what? People around here always tend to grow good produce. A lot of places you go up north, up in the Slate Belt, you find some good things. Down there, I mean, you can't hit them all, but you want to because like this guy has great looking tomatoes. This guy over here has got great looking cabbage. You got great looking carrots over here. You got cucumbers galore around here. Holy crow! This place grows cucumbers like you wouldn't believe. Growing up, we had a big old garden for the three of us, and we couldn't give away enough cucumbers. We had so damn many of them. And then my dad started pickling, and that was cool. And oh yeah, so yeah, cucumbers and zucchini and squash like that. Dad would grow those like crazy, and then he got into growing pumpkins. And we're not talking pumpkins. We're not talking pumpkins. We're talking pumpkins. A couple 100 pounders pumpkins. Had to put them in the wagon to bring them up to the house, kind of thing. But yeah, my hat's off to these local farmers and the people who do this produce. Hats off to them because they work their tails off to get this great stuff out there, and it's to the benefit of people who drive by and stop and take a look that you're going to get some really good, cool stuff. So good heads up on that, Sweden. Thank you. We'll have to make sure we check out when we head down that way. Yeah. Any other places you guys want to talk about that's local to us around here in the valley? I mean, we know we have Sheltersburg. We know we got Jake's. We know we got Columbia over there. Renee told me Merchant Square Mall is closing. Yeah, it is. About 2 months, 3 months, it's going to be gone. Everybody has to be out by end of March and end of February and March. I think they're going to be everybody has to be out of there. So of course, their merchants down there are scrambling to get out of there. I saw there was an article on it, but I did not read it myself. I should have, but something else with a trucking company or something's going in there. I don't know if they're tearing everything down or what they're converting it into something. But yeah, it's like a trucking terminal or something's going in there. So it's kind of sad. But unfortunately, the times where they are, the small malls are closing. Yeah. We have a few around here that, I mean, Palmer Park Malls is going pretty decently. Lehigh Valley Mall is going pretty well. But right across the street, the Whitehall Mall, gone. You have a couple little stores at the one end of it, but it's basically hollow in the middle. And where Sears used to be, yeah, that's all empty in the inside there. The Peaburg Mall closed down and torn down for the most part. Qmart is still kicking. That's right, it is. Qmart is kicking. Yeah. But is it? Would you consider that a true mall? I don't know. I guess you could. But yeah, I'm talking like the big malls. Now, you go over to Jersey, a couple of big ones over there. I mean, you have Plymouth Meeting Mall is still huge down there. Bridgewater Commons, I guess, is still going strong over there in Jersey. One of my coworkers told me about American Dream Mall up around Patterson, New Jersey. Said it's monstrously huge, so much so they have an indoor ski slope. They have a small water park inside. They have, I guess, a small amusement park inside. He says that they say it's rivals Mall of America. It's like number 2 in size compared to it. I don't know, but what he told me about kind of like thrilled me a little bit. There's Toys R Us inside. Yeah, he said there's a standalone Toys R Us inside this mall. I think I need to go. I think I need to go check out Toys R Us and find cool stuff. Don't know. Maybe I'll check it out online first, but if there's Toys R Us, I have to go. We have to go. Never know what you're going to find there. All right. Almost empty. Yeah, Toys R Us went out of business, but they started bringing some back. I believe they had that one store open up there in that mall, and Macy's has like Toys R Us within the Macy's, and it's like, it's a small toy section, not anything monstrously huge, but decent enough. So I guess it's a, would you call it a subcontractor within the Macy's store themselves that they have Toys R Us. Dave from Cinema Sickness and Chris from Muppet Stuff did a video on that week or two ago that I saw, and yeah, they were in a Toys R Us in a Macy's. Who knows? Who knew? I don't know, but I need to know. I need to find out. So, yeah, never know. Never know what to find. I remember the one we have here in Allentown, man. That was a great place. I used to love going in there. And yeah, I was very disappointed when they closed. And they put a carpeting store inside, carpeting and tile. Went from fun to kind of boring. If carpeting and tile is your thing, maybe it's not so boring. Me, meh. It's all right. Everybody needs carpeting and tile too. So we may be checking that out pretty soon to redo the bathroom or something like that. And then that's the place I'm going to go. I'm going to check it out, of course. But as far as being a collector and a toy guy, yeah, I miss Toys R Us. And I mean, really, there's no big standalone toy stores anymore. You had Toys R Us, you had Kitty City, you had KB Toys. Remember KB Toys too? Remember that every mall had a KB Toys in it and stuff like that? They're around anymore. I miss them all. Now it seems like Amazon and Walmart have taken over all the toy sales and stuff like that. So times they are changing, and not always for the best. But what can we say? Maybe things will go back eventually. Remember shopping at Toys R Us when the big Christmas toy book came out, and I loaded my cart with toys. It was my favorite place. Oh yeah. I used to love going to Toys R Us, and yeah, every mall had a KB Toys, and if you remember, if you're around this area and you went up 145 up past the malls in Allentown, you had Kitty City up there, and as a kid, that was like the coolest place. It was like a giant warehouse, tall with rows and rows and rows of toys. It's like, ooh. Didn't go there too often. I wasn't allowed to go there too often, but every once in a while, parents take me there. It'd be so cool. And that closed down. I mean, I wasn't that old when it closed down. Maybe I was 10, 11, 12. So that would have closed down in the late 70s, early 80s. And yeah, I don't even remember exactly where it is up that way anymore. I think there's a like a big shopping center type mall thing up that way now. It was Kitty City and Two Guys. Two Guys was a furniture store back in the day. And yeah, things are changing. So do we have any more any questions? Anybody out there? Yeah, Renee, I still don't hear Renee chat upstairs. So if not, I'm gonna go upstairs, check things out, see what's going on, and I think we need some supper because we haven't had dinner yet. So I'm gonna say thank you all for tuning in. Greatly appreciate you coming here. Check out the new banner, of course. You can find us over here. There we go, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube where you're watching us, and of course, back here, whatnot. And thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you coming down here and joining us in the orange room of the Nerd Cave. Show's gonna be from downstairs from now on. Pretty sure of that. We're gonna keep getting things cleaned up down here, and you're gonna see more.